prisoner. You're a prisoner too, Mr. Jailer. Oh, I have fears, you have fears too. I'll die, but you self will die too. Life is beautiful, don't you think so too, Mr. Jailer? I'm talking to you, Jailer. Stop calling me a prisoner. Let he who is without sin be the first to cast a stone, Mr. Jailer. Mr. Jailer, man, you suppress all my strategies. You oppress every part of me. What you don't know, you're a victim too, Mr. Jailer. Oh, you don't care about my point of view. If I die, another will work for you. So you treat me like a modern slave, Mr. Jailer. I'm talking to you, Jailer. Stop calling me a prisoner. Let he who is without sin be the first to cast the stone, Mr. Jailer. Mr. Jailer, man. You see, if you walking in the marketplace, don't throw stones. Even if you do, you just might hit one of your own. Life is not about your policies all the time, so you better rearrange your philosophies and be good to your fellow man. Stop calling me a prisoner. Let he who is without sin be the first to cast the stone, Mr. Jailer. Oh, I'm talking to you, Jailer. Stop calling me a prisoner. Let he who is without sin be the first to cast the stone, Mr. Jailer. Mr. Jailer. I have a baby say, I wanna be president. I want your money from my government. What he don't know, what he won't know, what he can know. Jailer, Jailer. Oh, be good, oh, be good, oh, be good, oh. Somebody be good, oh, be good, oh, be good. Oh, be good, oh, be good, oh, be good, oh.
Back here out the box better, ain't no dog in the fight. Dog better have fights in him, underestimate him. Muck can have bite in him. Downtrodden, forgotten, that's why I'm right with him. Crossfade, dog fade, light in him. Spit freestyle ball, sometimes I'm right with him.
Homage, Studio One, Channel One, Treasure Isle, Tobbies, Jammies, make me on the Grammys. Who got the upper hand with the power I'm poor? It's hard to endure, so I speak from the core. How about some hardcore? Yeah, we like it raw. If that's what you live, what you saw, reflection for sure. Environment, facts, is it only blacks who give us gats? Search engine stats. Ish, total control. Young got access on how to sell a soul. Yeah, the world in trouble. Hey, Yo. Who got the upper hand with the power I'm poor? It's hard to endure, so I speak from the core. How about some hardcore? Yeah, we like it raw. If that's what you live, what you saw, reflection for sure. Environment, facts, is it only blacks who give us gats? Search engine stats. ish. Total control. Young got access on how to sell a soul. Wow, is this the last stage right now? How can I maintain dark clouds? Feel like Nas in the Apple word life. Should I be about that life? Ghost Tommy late night. Spit an episode, memoir, freeze time. Dissect the mind, spit the footage same time. Truth hurts, so addictive. Real life, we live this, don't get it twisted. Emancipation on the block when the Glock lifted. Same Glock, knock my ock, now the power shifted. Yo, the nature of the hood took a while to overstand why we misunderstood. Pockets past reserve, guess you gotta serve. Now O's from a bird, you get touched by your herb. Team member slip up, heard you got hit up. Was it a straight stick up? Did you give your shit up and tap in the trap? You know that's a L. Gave your man work who ain't never seen a cell. Hell in a cell, live to tell it, never tell. Coldest cartel is you body, can't tell. Quality time with everybody, Jezebel. Everybody hit know how you make those swell. Slip like gel, training days, Denzel. Wings get clipped, hard to propel. Streets, voodoo, under the spell. More money, more problem, end up like Kells. End up like Alan Payne who played G Money. Brothers ain't your keepers, you don't that they money. Spit real, elements to the core feel. Lord be my shield, generate a force field. Old lane ordained to talk real. Expression, the path, skills ordeal. Jam rock was eating ton cornmeal. Used was at cops with the one pop still. R.I.P. John Oak, pre the build. I'm still searching for a love I can feel. Uncle Sam, why so much you blood that smell? Ain't much change, R.I.P. Emmett Till. UK, Stephen Lawrence, done in that was hell. Old Bill compensate, the world will stand still. Naga we a smidgen, less you dry stitching. Politicking, fork tongue, call that stool pigeon. Foundation way back on the stoop. Salute all my OGs that school me as a youth.
From the sun to England, my plane just flew. Vision of a better life built on hope. Left family behind, many mouths to feed. Working late hours to build big dreams. New generation, for I was born. Learn your education and seeds are sown. Knowledge is the key for the mind to see. Walk in the footsteps of those who believe in the brighter future. Compromise, sacrifice, one better life. Let's sing these words. We have the power to shape our lives. It's our birthright. Building dreams. Go where the compass can teach you things. Into unknown, our global home. Like moving through the village with a nomad roam. Traveling to a land far away. Striving for a better life day by day. Seeds of the future planted today. Whoa. Traveling to a land far away. Striving for a better life day by day. Seeds of the future planted today. Whoa.
We escaped war, trade shows, home unstable. Fled to a land of derogatory labels. Far away from home where the people are cold. And I'm not a human being but a color alone. So I swallow my pain, extreme without shame. Regardless of the struggle, this will never be in vain. We would never give up, my people were rising up. Driven by ambition, it was time to reconstruct. Even though some try to enslave our souls, they can never come in between our goals. Following the footsteps of those before, with a heart filled with hope, we will chant once more. To a land land far away, striving for a better life day by day. Seeds of the future planted today. Whoa. Traveling to a land far away, striving for a better life day by day. Seeds of the future planted today. Whoa.
Can't flex with no devils. Dirty demon or jackal in the heart of the battle. We search for inner peace. True soul rebel, born and bred in at the belly of the beast. Can't flex with no devil. Don't need the hassle. Can't eat the apple that misled the cattle. Fight for freedom and at the field we battle with my sword, my shield. I'm a real soul rebel.
I want these rebellious words to be heard by those whose own words have been defed. Like 3 little birds taking flight towards the light, singing, representing separation of day and tonight. The reason that I write is to articulate the plight of those who cry for civil rights. A contradiction is all fiction, a fabrication to distract from the fact that while some are praying, others are masturbating on the souls that they defecated. That's why I'm agitated, being fueled to pick up a pen, etch myself in as a guardian, a bare minimum, to rhyme with these rhythms and start spitting about the fire of rebellious men and women. I'm a poetic pilgrim, rebel musician, burning disillusion, so there's no confusion.
Can't flex with no devils. Dirty demon or jackal in the heart of the battle. We search for inner peace. True soul rebel, born and bred in at the belly of the beast. Can't flex with no devil. Don't need the hassle. Can't eat the apple that misled the cattle. Fight for freedom and at the field we battle with my sword, my shield. I'm a real soul rebel.
Yeah. See the morning sun on the hillside. See this pilgrim on a pathway of light. See this rebel set plantations alight with warriors and angels on skateboards and motorbikes, right? See this MC breathe life into the mic, spitting flames with 99 names to recite. Take flight by night, like runaway slaves with African braids and tribal scars on our faces. Meditating in caves, we got war to wage. My sacred scripts are off the pages. Hip hop stages got more to say. Fake politicians have got more to pay. I don't expect it all today, but ain't no hiding place on Judgment Day. I still spray rebel anthems like Black Panthers and Zulu dancers. Freedom is the answer. Soul rebels spit scripts on soul levels, wrestle devils on many levels. Allah broke my shackles so we can sing the anthem of rebels.
Dirty demon or jackal in the heart of the battle. We search for inner peace. True soul rebel, born and bred in at the belly of the beast. Can't flex with no devil. Don't need the hassle. Can't eat the apple that misled the cattle. Fight for freedom and at the field we battle with my sword, my shield. I'm a real soul rebel. Rather die than retreating from what my eyes are revealing. The vibe I'm feeling is freedom from what I'm seeing. I'm dreaming of dirty demons and heathens running the world that we in. Burnt to the 3rd degree for 1,030 seasons. For best in the curse of semen in the earth. But the word for the west of the dirty dealings. I'm fighting to deepen. The mums at work in the weekend and won't weaken. The journey certainly deepens. Further reaching in the dirty streets of the East End. Not serving up dirty season meat to be eaten by the greedy bloodthirsty teeth of the beast. And we squeeze and release them for bobbies on the beat. Pop the key in a dodgy B and be gone before coppers see him. And it goes for anybody in the way of what we see him. If they're not agreeing, and it goes for anybody in the way of what we see him. Off them if they're not agreeing. Hold your vision till you get to positions you wanna be in. I'm a rebel. Devils, dirty demon or jackal in the heart of the battle. We search for inner peace. True soul rebel, born and bred in at the belly of the beast. Can't flex with no devil. Don't need the hassle. Can't eat the apple that misled the cattle. Fight for freedom and at the field we battle with my sword, my shield. I'm a real soul rebel. Can't flex with no devils. Dirty demon or jackal in the heart of the battle. We search for inner peace. True soul rebel, born and bred in at the belly of the beast. Can't flex with no devil. Don't need the hassle. Can't eat the apple that misled the cattle. Fight for freedom and at the field we battle with my.
In the meantime, between time, you're in tune to the sounds of poetic pilgrimage, alongside the Abyssinians, seeking that land far away. Listen to, there is a land far away. There is no night, only day. And the angels prostrate, 'cause they're bathing in this race. I want to seek that land that's far away. You know that place where there's laughter, joy and play. No corrupted system holding innocent victims. No more senseless killings and the blood that is spilling. And the rulers do
no night. There's only day. Look into the book of life and you will see.
Yes, greetings. We're there with you. Close, not too far away. So we are reflect, because this is reflection. Things in Times, cultural expression. We do reflection on Thursday. So we are really, I say, when we are play all them tune there. We are play them tune there for say, well, we did it. And we know, and we have been knowing what's been going on for a long time. Very long time. And what we do is do the good and let that good follow us. And make that good follow us because it's our children. And we seek out tomorrow. We not just work with today. But mysticism is the problem. And Paul is the issue. And Africa have failed its people, its lost children in the diaspora. 'Cause to me, if Africa acknowledge we the children of the slaves in the diaspora, many of the atrocities and many of the pain and misery and suffering that we have endured for years would have been lessened, maybe also depleted, maybe never would have happened. Because by now we would have made so much choices for ourselves. Not for someone else, for ourselves. So, people do a lot of things because of the condition and the circumstances they find themselves within. Theological training give you an opportunity. Pastor give you an opportunity. Mysticism is what the black man in the diaspora yearns after. Because if somebody go tell you say something dead to give you salvation, and them sound so convincing because it's in a book, but the book don't really say that, but it's there, and the theological training and practice and the psychology add to that, with the mythology add to that, and we are black people out of slave, the children. We want freedom. We want emancipation. Yo, we want. So when somebody come and turn on the charm, using the people them thing, and realizing that we are suffering, and take advantage of us at the same time, because they all do. There's no innocent in this. They all do. How can you blame them without blaming ourselves? So it's all about us. It's all about us. Yo, Prince Buster, we ask about this science.
Rest yourself, Rasta youth. If it's Jah you are praised, then praise him righteous. You don't want to live to the next highway. Some say it will be a revolution. Some say it will be confusion. The righteous say what God says.
See, the righteous says what God says. So, what is it that God says? Yeah? Everything that these people say God say, them say Jesus say. So Jesus is God, God is Jesus, and Jesus is the Son, and is the Savior. So these people that comes along, they already been given the ammunition to charm people. It's easy, just use it. And we are gullible because we want to be free. But we are work with the mythology because we want to have life. And this free that we are saying we want, it's like we want to be careless in life because people are saying that there was a sacrifice for the sins of man and it was paid. And then them take that and twist that again and say that him died and him come back, and that is the sign that within him then will have everlasting life. Now this is Paul that taught these things, you know. Paul taught these things to these people called Matthew, Luke, Mark, and John. And you still have to understand who this John that they're talking about, which one of the Johns. Stop let people fool you know. But then what am I saying it for, really? Is that we are lost. And Paul never met Jesus, with Jesus. Paul never met Christ. Never. So all this talk about walking through Syria and something happened to him. And him said that the voice says, why does thou kick thyself against the goat? And what is that? Some scholars them say the thorns, and Saul was beating up and killing the people them who were following the information that Christ, the Son of Mary, uttered. So, and he was working for the Romans. Yo, Buster, come back again, man.
Some call it science.
Hold on. Some call it what? Come again.
Some call it science. Some call it negromancy. Some call it plain obia.
See? This is the issue. And we know these things from my grandmother there. My great-grand, never mind my grandmother, my great-grand there. We know these things. We know these things. And it's not being said in jest. These things were said to prohibit us and guard us from such. So we have to assess and evaluate ourselves. What is it that has influenced us and take us away from the standards that we evolved through, and we've been able to protect ourselves through captivity until now? What is it And how is it that we are allowing people to infiltrate our soul? It's got that far now. And if Rasta was talking, Rasta should be talking from this position. And Rasta will be able to make the so-called first world imperialistic followers look at themselves, because them strive for all kind of other things. And Rasta wants to stay natural. And they want to hurt no one. What is the conversation that we've been having? What is the manifestation of the direction that we've been amplifying? No conversation. The elders, many of them have gone, and many of them don't have these type of platform. They don't want you. Well, I don't blame them. Use these type of platform, and no one takes the reasoning from any of the elders and put it upon these type of platform, so that like a school, you know what I mean? 'Cause information is education. And in the vaults of the music, we have enough education. It wasn't just done like some Jeremy rhyme, something that no mean nothing, but it just sound good. No. I lie anybody I tell if they want to say so. I lie. I behave like say. Pure opportunists, geezers, they're about. So when we miss the mark and we misbehave, who is checking it? Who is taking up the mantle to say, yo, I know we this. But after the event, everybody have something to say. This is sad. And we're not living some massive country. We are on an island on some rock. We could have do the marathon and still have room. Catch the flight. Yeah, I tell you, man, it's like, I don't know, what are we waiting for? I mean, have we lost our sensibility? It's too much of the naked girl them and the gyrating girl them and everything seem to mystify a lot of people, and them pretend say that them no recognize it, you know. Why me I talk about it? Cause it right there on the face. And if that one can't get deleted, how the hell you gonna delete or reprimand the pastor them? When Gina Jennings come and say about how women, ladies, girls, females, is not to be seen in a church. Them should not dress and carry themselves a certain way. And I want to say him is medieval and rare. But right there you have all these man them that was abusing, killing, raping teenagers. And then they scream out, but someone come say, yo, dress modest and don't behave a certain way and position yourself, conduct yourself a certain way as a woman. as a woman, and I say, who this man? Where my chat say? He was saying, be modest, respect our mothers, respect our future, respect my child, future wife, respect our nation, first teachers, respect the wound that bore us. But nah, that knowledge wasn't there. Argumentative reaction is what came out. Argumentative. And that's because sound bites is what's being read and soundbite is what's being followed. And for some jackass mule to come and say something about Arabs and something about is Muslim and so forth, and then maybe take a clip bite because them hear something by the Caucasian them, and for them news about ISIS this and relate that to Muslims, and them say them don't know nothing about the Quran or them see something, but there's a verse in there, there's a statement in there say to beat the woman, even if them use the word lightly. And then you say, well, hold on, so what else do you know? And it stops. If a person is dealing with critical analysis without trying to look at the purity of anything, no matter what it is, then they will find what they're seeking. Or they will reject because them can't find anything. This is people that have a strange dogma in them mentality. And not conscious that. Of their mentality. And then they want to make believe, say, that they're not following someone else's narrative. Opportunist, man, ringing the bell time after time. Because it pays the wages. It pays. It take care of modern day man amenities, electricity, water, petrol, insurance, and tax. So ever how you get it, you're in a business, you think so we fool? You think we are foolish? But there's a lot of people that is inclined to think with you all, and you make them foolish too. And them don't turn around and say, yo, hold on a second. How long you know about this man? You did hear about him before, or these peoples before? Them not do that. And the answer should be yes or no. And if it's yes, say, yo, so what? You had a conversation with a person to find out where them come from, what is their main purpose, and how come they approach to the doctrine is such in such a way. Who you look after? You look after the population. Not the greater population, but the population. Because within the vicinity, there is a population, a number. And the surrounding vicinity, there's more. And the surrounding vicinity. Yo, may I tell you, north, east, south, and west, it's an attraction. It's not something to keep to yourself. It's something to say, yo, you know what, we have to discuss this thing, you know, because it not sound too kosher to me. So I want to get to the meat of the matter. That means we have to talk to the said people them and have a round table exposition. So we bring some transparency to the population and save some souls or elevate some one way or the other. This is what good-minded article peoples do. If not, they're living in caves. And then we're having media at them disposal and also having media at the disposal. Oh, damn, man, something wrong. Totally wrong. It not work. It not working, man. I tell you. You buck up on some real genuine peoples out here in England.
Where the nylon cloth you are doing on my shoulder, sir?
It's just like say, Mr. Tino for go on, so you know, sir. I man just come for beg you a little job.
See? Them job there, they're not job for nobody, man. It's supposed to be a work from the art. Article work. Because we're African people. Everyone around we is for we own people. And a foreign thing that. Are for our own people. We're not the savior. But we have a humanitarian responsibility for ourselves. What we are waiting for? Some savior to come and say that something's wrong. And then we stand back and say, yo, you know, say something, me feel so, you know. Nah. Too late. And that savior that goes say that ain't gonna look like none of us that we will act. It's gonna be a white person that make all them comments and all them inquiries and see what they want to say. And then we respond. And the media. And say, catch what? Catch this riddle. Perhaps. And go. No. Rubbish. Yo, you. Say something from them. Make them know, say you're up there, so in a star. You know what I mean? We know up there, we're up there. You understand?
Yeah, it's true to nothing but the truth. Yeah. Oh. Run. Revolution will come. Run. Revolution will come. Some of them want socialism. Some of them want capitalism. Some of them want communism. They all want all kind of ism.
And that way I say. See? So you can't get rid of it. You understand? You're supposed to avoid it. Avoid, man. So as much as people in my chat, they want all of those isms because it gives them the amenities that them live with. And they won't be so transparent and tell the truth and say, yo, you know what, me not just play a catch a show with Uno, but me work the other side too, you know. So me can't really say nothing too tough. But here one, a wrong things are going. At least that's a get-out clause. I tell you, man, it's a get-out clause. See? Yo, best you and behave yourself, you know. Seriously. Behave yourself. Listen, culture.
And to Jah, all ye lands, come before my Father with singing. set us free. Free from all pain and misery. For we were brought here in captivity, bound in links and chains, and we were as slaves. And they lashed us hard. A master gonna do set us free. Let us behold the land where we belong. Oh, ooh, yeah. For we were brought here in captivity, bound in links and chains, and we were as slaves. And they lashed us hard. A master gonna do set us free. Let us behold the land where we belong. Let us behold the land where we belong. Let us behold the land where we belong.
See? Set your mind right, man. Proper things.
Come along, yeah, and dig my song. Too much wagonist, too much antagonist. Wolves and leopards are trying to kill the sheep and the shepherd. Yes, wolves and leopards are trying to kill the sheep and the shepherd. Yeah. Too much informers, too much steel bearers, too much informers, too much steel bearers. Time to separate the sheep from the wolves. We're at the crossroads, and this is the time of decision. Too much informers, too much steel bearers, too much informers, too much.
See? Then wait until the horse bolt. And now they want to inform people of the condition, the circumstances, and the results. Late. Adonai Bingi, Nacho? Oh, RUZ, watch it.
Taken away by force.
Jah love shut down too long. You understand? And let evil come in and take control of the item too. Oh, watch it. And this is one of support, you know. This is really what the support is all about. This is the support. Watch it.
Jamaica, the land of the wood and water. Jamaica, the land of the wood and water. We plant sugar cane and we take it make rum. We plant sugar cane and we take it make rum. So when tourists come, don't you make them run. It's a tourist season. Me, I want tourists, I go reason. And it's a tourist season. Me, I want tourists, I go reason.
See, do everything possible to give the tourists them whatever the tourists them want. You understand? Seriously, do everything possible. Make the place pleasant, make the people them pleasant, and ignore ourselves. Huh? And the government are changing now to show you, say, watch out. As much of the pandemic are going on, my top priority is the tourists. You see, back off and follow the rules. And if me catch up on the street, the work I don't know. Don't know so the people have the money. Don't know so things kind of rough, tough. Huh? War. And now I want to come talk about something else. Watch it. Lyrics.
Now that the change has come, we must have some fun. Now that the change has come, we must have some fun. Watching the kids playing on the lawn, they're looking gay as the bright sun shines. Nothing to worry about, nothing at all, 'cause now the change is here. Now that the change has come, we'll be praying all day long.
See? Praying. And this is the young Dennis Emmanuel Brown, young one, see? Not being infiltrated with a whole heap of different set of peoples. And we talk about the future to come. Right there, and the future come. So we want to see the children them having fun. Not ghetto, not garrisons, not poverty, not mosquito, not dirty drain system, not shaky house, proper things. And the People's Committee is not being used. The People's Committee, all the different peoples that chat, because they can talk. But it's not about the talking, It's about the fulfilling the obligation in relation to the duties that people them have on the behalf of the population, not some of the peoples. And then a minister going to come tell people, say, it's only the other day, me don't see say, that me I carry this logo on my chest. A lie. Nobody never supposed to repeat no rubbish like that. A lie. Him don't know already. Where say, him wife put it there and she never see it. Him a wait and never see it. Him felt honored to have it. Young Dennis Brown.
time you pass them by in their own way. Yes, in their own way. The way you live and the things you do in life makes them hesitate and wonder how you live the way you do, but they'll never get next to you. No, they never get next to you. Whoa, yeah, yeah.
What an anthem. I tell you. Big youth.
Time is what we need, so they say. Give me a little more time. But you see, time is running and passing and passing and running and running and passing. So you all better get right at this time, cause it might be no next time, y'all. Make you kill poor Paul and all the seven sealed deer. Kill poor Paul and a Babylon fall, yeah. So we took sweet counsel together and walked in the house of God in company. Yeah. His words were softer than oil, but war was in his heart. See, his hands were softer than butter, yet were they drawn sword. Sing back a wolf in sheep clothing. Why again at the dread bad name? Sing back a wolf in sheep clothing. Then him shot him with a gun and his life all done, cause his life all gone. Singing bag a wolf in sheep clothing. The brother stab him with a knife and him lose him life and him life all over. Wow! Singing that his life all gone. Poor boy life all done and him life all over. Kill poor Paul and all the seven sealed deer. Kill poor Paul and a Babylon. Sing that the drill are calling. Come on, and a Babylon falling. Kill poor Paul and all the seven sealed. Kill poor Paul and all the seven sealed deer. Kill poor Paul and a Babylon falling. Sing that he gone on the other side and who you come over. The hill so low and you can't go under. Kill poor Paul and all the seven sealed deer. Kill poor Paul and a Babylon fall. Sing bag a wolf in sheep clothing. Tell me why you doing that to the bad name. Singing bag a wolf in sheep clothing. Yeah. Tell me why you shot him with the gun and make him life all done, him life all gone. Or would you like someone do this to your mother? Bag a wolf in sheep clothing. Yeah. Kind of prophecy, people, y'all.
Yeah. If it ain't the virus, then it's violence. Too much silence in the air. Are people scared? Feels like nobody cares. If you wanna close the distance and you're white, then it's all fine. If you're not, you cross the line. We shouldn't dare, and it's not fair. We shouldn't have to worry when we go outside the house. Build this country on our backs. They just
keep breaking us down. It's 2020, what the hell is that about? I'm trying to figure out, how is the land of the free and the home of the brave built off the backs of the slaves? Black men shot every couple of days. They see you running, put you in the grave. People dying, mamas crying. It's no longer underlying, and they keep on justifying. So we gotta keep on trying. Rest in peace to all the angels that we lost. We're gonna fight to do what is right, no matter the cost. How can this be the land of the free without justice? Justice. No justice, no peace, no humanity. How could you want this? Living in a system when you're constantly the victim, too much to comprehend. So you start to pretend that you talk a certain way. Try not to run, just walk away. Keep that hood up off your head. You do everything to blend. We shouldn't have to worry when we go outside the house. Built this country on our backs, they just keep breaking us down. It's 2020, what the hell is that about? I'm trying to figure out, how you gon' sit on the side while these killings go by? Like you're not down for the ride. You hear the stories, all you give is a sigh. We protest the streets and you wanna know why? Because people dying, mamas crying. It's no longer underlying, and they keep on justifying. So we gotta keep on trying. Rest in peace to all the angels that...
Yes, man, classics, heads up again. Oh, gosh, man. Yo, Michael Prophet, where you there? Evildoers.
Shall inherit the earth, yeah. They I know shall reap the sweet.
See, because people them interpret what is in that book, but they don't really need to interpret it too much, you know, really and truly. Them just say it the way it is in there, and then present it in a them way. And through the people in the congregation are here. They're in attendance, they're hearing. Them get mystified. Because that's how the book stay. And all you need now is a charismatic person, or just a person to keep repeat. And it good. No one is ever in my lifetime I've come across and say, yo, relax. And let me just do what our ancestors were doing before these people them give we a glance and taught us how to write our name instead of an X, how to write the name that them give we instead of an X, and how to talk the Lord's praise. And we learned that by remembrance, by memory. And so that training developed. So what the hell you think them going to do when them take me when I go a theological training as a black man? What you think they're going to train me? When my whole aspiration is to have my congregation and then also to reach Rome. If I get a high number, I become a bishop. And once I become a bishop, I get my passport to Rome. That's where I want to be. Y'all pretend say, or some of you don't realize that is the training, you know. That's the vision. That's the desire. That's the main desire. Then work hard. But them eyes are on going to Rome. So all them have to do is show the people them say that them can organize and they can control a number of people for a time. And give them some kind of rhythm, but keep things theological. So you know, them not see that you leave them, but you do what them what you would like you to do, because that's where how them train. And you can mix it up. And that's all good. But not tell them about repatriation, redemption. Don't bother do that. Just keep them there with Jesus. And remind them also of Noah's Ark. The Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Deal with it. And if some people are say that this is racist, if they are saying that, why not unpick it by saying, does anybody feel say that this is what a God will do? And then question it. How did Noah become like this? What made Noah drop him God after so much years? Taking heed to the instructions and the guidance of God and delivering whatever God asked him to deliver to his people. And then when them start for slip, he was also made informed to counsel them. And he did. The question should be asked, why did God ask him to build this ship, this ark? Why? What did happen that got it to that level? Because the people, them, ignored him. Them say them outgrow him. Thank him for everything that he's done throughout the years. But right now, we're matured. And when I want no more upliftment from you, and that is it, you know. And I don't want to read. And I want to hear these little sound clips and sound bites. The question should be asked, what caused God to turn around and say to this man, build a ship called the ark, build this thing? Why did he proclaim to him going flood the place Why? Something happened that brought about this action, was to bring about this action. And then his son, one of his children, will not adhere to him father. He must follow the rest of the other people them. And him father spend years a plead with him son and say, yo. And him son just tell him he's comfortable and he's gonna stay with the people them. And then him tell him, say, watch her. This is what's gonna happen. Him say, I'm gonna go up on a mountain. Him go up on a high tree, and him say, that not gonna work for you. And him say, I'm gonna go up on a hill. Him say, that not gonna work for you. Him say, I'm going go up on a mountain. Him say, that not gonna work. And him son said, listen, me no want to hear you no more. A unruly picnic. His son. And then you are going to come tell people, say, that little more, them get saved. That boy get drunk, and the rest of the people, them. And then he's going to come now, but him a rejoice when them reach land, get to land from all these months. And him go celebrate. And lost him consciousness. And get naked. So what happened? Whose song was playing and which club him gone into that all of a sudden now him not wear clothes? And then him children them see him. And then that same Hollywood script come now. This one look, that one turn him face, this one bow him head, and this one laugh. And out of all of this commotion, the one that laughed and got cursed happened to be us now. We come into existence. So the question to be asked, where were we before? What were we? Said, no, yeah, the people have to show you now that the evil, this black man is never come into existence as a proper human being. This black man come into existence as a curse. And never come into existence as a pure human being. It's a curse. And people are not look upon that. People are going and say about this Ham, Sham and Japheth and all these things. And that makes people like us Muslims to think say that on a docile. And me I say, no, them not docile. Them just love their master. And anything the master say is true. No matter how much pain and misery and suffering that's been inflicted. And so we stay. So when we get one charismatic one of ourselves are going this way, we feel say, yo, and them can clock the mysticism. Oh gosh, man. Or you think fire can go on so long? And nobody not open their mouth. Only Khaled. Nobody and excommunicated him. And he wasn't opening him out in a bad way, you know. Him opening him out to say, yo, what is happening here? We're just talking and talking and talking. We're not build nothing. We're not elevate no more than so. But y'all feel good with that. And we need some mouthpiece to make we know say that we're missing the mark. True. But we can't have a mouthpiece that keep telling the opposition them a miss a mark, we a miss a mark, and our conditions and circumstances not change, and we are kill each other just like his season. Problems everywhere. And that I just look at. So when these man them come and do their thing, people need to stop behaving like say them never recognize them, and them never have a question to ask. But when the people them get something happens, everybody have a question, and everybody have a reaction, and everybody have a solution. A stupidness, ignorance. We're not mature, you know. People who behave like that is immature.
Black like a tar. Black, I'm proud you have to know who you are. Black like a tar. Africa is the motherland, big up every black superstar. Black like a tar. Black, I'm proud you have to know who you are. Black like a tar. Africa is the motherland, you have to know who you are. Them say, when you see black bus, you fit turn back. Them say, nothing good never come out of black. Get crack or what? I say it too black. But my complexion, me say me know it couldn't black. I'm proud to be black. I'm a black to be proud. Marcus Garvey lead out 10 million black. I'm black to be proud. I'm proud to be black. Say if you with me, won't you shout it out loud? Boy, black like a tar. Black, I'm proud you have to know who you are. Black like a tar. Africa is the motherland, big up every black superstar. Black like a tar. Black, I'm proud you have to know who you are. Black like a tar.
See, that's the key. Know who we are. Really? We're our brothers and sisters keepers. We're all that we have. If we really believe it, we act upon it. But if it's just a soundbite, everybody knows say that grandma and grandpa, they want to hear something good. The arthritis and the rheumatism and all them something they have them and so forth. So them want to feel good. Definitely. So someone come talk about God and everything, they want to go hear. And then you have people them that is not in them ears bracket, that through curiosity and everything, they want to hear something. They want to hear about God. They want to know how to uplift themselves. And then the mystification of this theological thing about this crucifixion and all them things. And people want to think, say, yeah, if me get this thing, and then people are say, yeah, you know, I mean, God come talk to me yesterday, last night, and tell me this, that. And then people, when they remember when they wake up now, them see all 2 goats and a sheep and a cow and everything. Them sing, whoa, yo, Pastor Bess is on it, man. We say, why? Why you say that? And you never see the 2 goats and a sheep and a cow? Say, why you say that? Yeah, on the main road there, so. Say, so what? As somebody stacks them. Say, no, Pastor, tell me what day that this is a vision him have. So where I say now? He say, will it come to pass in it? And what does it mean? It means that God is with the pastor. God does communicate with the pastor. And so it go. Una know that. Una know that. Una hear them thing there. Una witness them something there. Eh? Yes. And when it come election and before election, when one want to impose themselves on a district, you ride with the pastor that is inside that district, and you have a surety, them people are going to vote for me. Them people are going to stand for me. Them people are going to walk down to the capital and put them vote for me. And so things go. And they're not supposed to go like that, but this is the nature of people, them, right? Of peoples. And we are spiritual people, and we want to connect with self, and we want to know God, and we want to do good by God. Huh? You understand? So if someone come now and twist the thing, and yeah? Everybody are doing it. Everyone is doing it. So it's not supposed to dramatize, it's supposed to ask yourself, how we let these things continue to happen? How we let ourselves allow these things to continue to happen? And that's supposed to have been done. I saw you assess and evaluate things. Manly gone, we have to look and see what Manly did do, what him tried to do, what did he accomplish. Siaga did there, and guns and everybody get prolific and everything, and something happen, assess and evaluate that, and so we get better and better. We not go wrong and wrong and run the same thing again and again and again, and go on like say we know and we don't know. Because a new generation comes through to education, comes out to America and come out to England and Canada and take up positions in government. And them come with the same badness and sadness. And we, the population, who is reliable response to the vote, still a vote. And don't know none of the people them, but probably two. That makes up the alleged government. And I go and like so and I know nothing star. And maybe the truth is I do not know. When I not really, I can't talk a thing, but I understand the thing. And that's another thing we're guilty of, We can say a whole heap of thing, but we don't have no true understanding of the something. And when I seek people them that we trust, and maybe there's very little amount of people that we can say we trust. So hey, yo, seriously, come in here again, my brothers. Sing. Yo, far right them who are sit inside the place there for God, man, 12 tribe of Israel. I want to have a whole heap of thing I want to add, Because I want to leave the people them in misery. And I have a responsibility to the people. And it was working to a level, and it should have gone to a next level. But here what I'm not supposed to be there for the people them. And I'm supposed to acknowledge that there's a vacuum, there's a void. And they say, yo, you hear what we have to go out there, and elevate the people them. And motivate the young races them. No, people are yo, hey, it's crazy. And Bingy, and they're supposed to come to the capital and beat up the drum them and get rid of the little jinns that's around. There's a whole heap of little devils about the place, man. Run them out. Yo, a lot of satanic things about the place. You never wait for Britain and political part. No. No. Just beat the drum and chant and run them away. If you can't do that, call the Muslim them and say we want some zikah. and call it Ogun and say, yo, we need to get rid of some of these devils. There's some bad spirits about the place. I tell you, say you have this poison about Arabs, you need some incense. You need some myrrh. You understand? You need some jasmine. Yes. You need some bakor. You understand? And inside the church, you know, them don't have that one there. Them run from them thing there. You know. You need that outside, man. It works. I met the devil them run in the sea and drown themselves. Salt will kill them. I don't know that, you know. I just word sound me I use. But I know I say would I run them. They would have to go find new quarters.
The going is tough down here in Babylon. They hide the truth away from the youth down here in Babylon. Brothers killing brothers just for fun. People working hard in the burning sun. Chains around my feet and the cry of poverty from people that we meet. Tribal war won't solve the problem. Let your hands and hearts be pure and clean. If you want to enter in the promised land, judgment I come down here in Babylon. The righteous will stand upright on the land down here in Babylon. Oh yeah. Brothers killing brothers just for fun. People working hard in the burning sun. I still feel the chains around my feet and the cry of poverty from people that we meet. Tribal war won't solve the problem. Let your hands and hearts be pure and clean. If you want to enter in the promised land, to rally round the red, gold, and green. Yeah. Wicked will run when judgment will come down here in Babylon. Just will stand upright on the land down here in Babylon. Oh yeah, down here in Babylon. Down here in Babylon.
See, you can't judge the people them according to their work, you know. You can't judge them because if all those people them that are going with them something there that they are doing or have been doing, called dancehall this and that, if they really acknowledge and care about themselves and the people, the population, they would have changed up by now and they would have been saying something different. They would have come with something, you know. But you see what happened? They're ignorant. Money's on the agenda, and the billboard is on the agenda, America's on the agenda, bright lights, and cameraman is on the agenda. That's it. You understand? You think it's a joke, a serious thing. Yeah? So, we have to go away. Can't stay so long again. So we want to get something from Mr. Riley.
For years you have used the news to confuse, misguide, and abuse. Now if you are blind and you cannot see, this is prophecy, no mystery to me. The King of Kings is Lord of all men. For years you have tried to confuse, mislead, misguide, and abuse. The Lion of Judah shall break every chain, give us the victory again and again. The King of Kings is Lord of all men. Lion of Judah shall break every chain. Break. Lion of Judah shall break every chain.
See, with them like that hurt a man's conscience, you know, because I know the truth, see? Guidance. Daddy, love.
Send down a Babylon to warn the nation. Tell them about your love. Tell them about your love. Dreadlock send down a Babylon to warn the nation. Tell them about your word. Your love searching, it's that pure and free. To rally round the red, gold and green.
I just told you. I mean, I'm Muslim.
Babylon a fall. Behold, Babylon a fall. Conquering Lion of Judah. Behold, Babylon a fall. Conquering Lion of Judah. Behold, Babylon a fall.
See, with some explanation, I tell you, great clarification, and this time, Granny would have shake her leg and say, yeah, I want to go with you all. I'm telling you, all this, Daddy Right, we're gone.
Long time we don't call you when you just feel pick up. Hunt you Babylon, stop you coming and come. War down the east, war down the south, war down the north, this is what we're all about. Long time we don't call you when you don't feel pick up, y'all. You hear me say, come in and come. You hear me coming and come. So you me say, just stop you coming and come. For Jah call you. Jah call you. You hear me say to Rasta warn you. You hear me let me say no Jah call you. You hear me say to Rasta warn you. Night and day. Call you from Italy and call you from Rome. Black people pity me say come and we go home. Long time we don't call you but you don't feel free come. To Babylon stop you coming and come. Run and come and come and make you run and come. Don't you form them and say you wanna come and come to me. Say long time down I call you, but you just feel free come. I want me say, stop you coming and come. You hear me say, stop me then come. You hear me say, to stop you coming and come. For Jah call you. Night and day, Rasta warn you. Hear me someone say, Jah call you. Hear me say, so him warn you. Call you from the east, so say them call you from the west. Call you from the north, so say them call you from the south. If the little children beg you jump and shout, Judgment Day we will be soon all about. So Jah call you. Run, come, Jah want you. Mount Zion high, Jah call you. Hear me say the Jah warn you. So Babylon me says a long time Jah call you, won't you don't feel free come. Why don't you stop the coming and come? I want make you not stop the coming and come. Hear me someone say the big you run no come and come for that I want you. Rastafari I need you. That I never let you go. The someone say so Jah want you. The someone say that.
Yeah, you're still coming.
Xavier, let Jah be praised. The goose and the ghost, let Jah be praised. Madani Alam, let Jah be praised. Let him be praised. Let him be praised. You better let him be praised. He watereth the hills from his chambers, and the earth is satisfied. So satisfied.
Profound words, that's true. Oh, hit him. Yeah, solidly hit him. Guidance.
Xavier, let Jah be praised. The goose and the ghost, let Jah be praised. Madani Alam, let Jah be praised. Let him be praised. Let him be praised. You better let him be praised. He watereth the hills
from his chambers, and the earth is satisfied, so satisfied. He maketh the grass to grow for animals. Jah made the herb for man. He made the herb for man. Jah made the herb for man. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down like grass, and they shall wither like herb.
See? So, if all that is being said, not by me, about what has happened, without saying that it is a cult, the questions and the inquiries is to be asked of the government. How is it that such has happened or could have happened on your watch? You see, I saw the thing going on. You can't twist it. So we're going with this tune here, wicked tune, terrible. Guidance, we're gone, for real.
Bless us, blessed Negroes. Bless us, Negroes.
If that is being said, by whom was it echoed first? Oh, in the last hurdle, them words they're being used. The last hurdle, you know, not the last furlong, the last hurdle of the stable chase. Very strange. But before that, the cosmetic, blah, 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 and so forth. The punchline should be, tell the nation, if you have courage, that is, tell the nation that all this thing nah do nothing but create misery everywhere. I've done it throughout the Caribbean, time and time again. It has done it in South America, time and time and time again. It has done it in North America, times and times and again and again and again. It's done it in Britain. Them just stifle it. It's done in Canada. Oh, gosh, man. It's happened all over the world. You understand? And unfortunately, we are in the congregation. I tell you. And in Africa, wow. In view of this pandemic, in 2018, 19, listen, there's a whole heap of case them, and people that fled, and come different places, and people that run into UNICEF and all them things there for safe haven and get taken out. Yo, come on, man. Come on. It's just that some people talk about people them who make so much money and have so much luxuries and everything. But them they talk about what the people them, how the people are so charismatic and the people them use these things and charm people, and they're just talking about Paul. Jesus, everything them talk about Jesus is what Paul has said. And him and the people them him right too. And I think everybody want to live a life. Everybody want to live a life and learn how to live right and truthful. They want to know truth and they want to know how to have truth in them being. And be surrounded by truthful and honest and upright peoples. And at that, so what do we want the government for? The government is not supposed to bring all the amenities and everything to the nation. and develop the country a way that we relinquish poverty and everything and create education, good housing and facilities for the people, and utilize the land and the agriculture and everything in the land and feed the people them. What are they for? So it appeared to me that nobody know what the backside anything is there for. But when something happen, everybody know. It appear because them have enough things to say. And I call all those people opportunists. Because if you know, what were you doing? What were you doing? Why you got a little colony of people them that you educate, you inform them? And I care who said that it looked like these people I tried threaten the government. And at that, I make life good for people, for everybody. And it can only be done by examples. Examples. Not having something to say when something go wrong. Come like 3 blind mice. And what's the other one? What's the guy that charm all them? Yeah, wait for Piper.
Bless us, blessed negroes. Bless us, negroes. Like a voice in the wilderness, I have been trying my best just to teach mankind and save them from the storm. So let's see what's going on. I've been living by the word of God, telling mankind how to chat, using music as my rod, hoping they'll overstay, and mankind will live as one. Well, even if I'm one in a billion people, I will always be your disciple. And even if I'm one in a trillion people, yes, I know that I triumph over evil. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have come to repair the way, teach the youths how to pray, and let them know that Yahweh rules and bring a better day. We should all trust and obey. Well, like a farmer planting seeds amongst rocks and thorny weeds, some will fall on solid ground and some will not receive, and only few will believe. Well, even if I'm one in a billion people, I will always be just disciple. And even if I'm one in a trillion people, yes, I know that good will conquer evil. Like Moses and Aaron, Isaac and Abraham, King David and Solomon, I and I will be strong. Yeah. Like a voice in the wilderness, I have been trying my best just to teach mankind and save them from the storm, and tell them what to want. And though I try every day and night just to live for Christ, and shine my light, still mankind won't unite. All they do is fuss and fight. Well, even if I'm one in a billion people, I will still be Jack disciple. Even if I'm one in a trillion people, still I know that good will conquer evil. Oh Lord, oh, they say lead us, go before us, Elijah disciple. Yeah. Even if I'm one with the children people.
Man called Luciano, I tell you, man, wonderful rhythm. So we're gonna hold this.
Energy! Can't tired! Bomber drop! Damn you!
Oh! I saw you on labor.
Go ahead, wait. Hey, you. Hey, you over there. You. Hey, you, sir.
Oh! I saw you on labor.
Go ahead, wait.
Ala, ala, ala. Ala, ala, ala.
Have to understand, faith without works is dead. You know what that means? You can't expect what you believe in for without doing your part. You gotta work that thing, honey. And in those moments, watch God send you a little angel. He's gonna cause you to be at the right place at the right time. Worry about what you can do. Nothing else. Just do your part. And watch God meet you halfway. Do you believe that? Now I'm trying to give you some news that you can use. Is you listening? Do you hear me? Are you just sitting over there worried about it?